Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to BT604 Industrial Biotechnology. In the previous chapters, we had studied about industrial biotechnology, their types, and what are the future goals of industrial biotechnology and how can we achieve these future goals and how can we improve the industrial biotechnology. So now let's come towards some of the major challenges the industrial biotechnology is facing. So despite the boom in biotechnology industry, as we know that industrial biotechnology is growing with the rapid and speed and increasing with the speed, but there are some major challenges that are faced by this domain. For example, high level of risk. We can see that there is a high level of risk even for the investors. Then the genetically modified food adoption, the adaptation of the human to these genetically modified organisms or food that we use. And with this, the societal concerns are linked. For example, a person will not eat the genetically modified because he believes that that might cause cancer. So these factors need to be addressed. Then the environmental harms, either the industry and the process that we are using in this industrial biotechnology, either it is harming our environment or not, because if it is harming our environment, then the industrial biotechnology is of no use. Then the product and laboratory safety is very essential and important, that need to be kept in mind. And the major and the important thing is the bioterrorism. So if we are creating new organism, what if someone intentionally create an organism that are very lethal to human and other organisms? So bioterrorism needs to be controlled. Loss of patents, bringing competition from biosimilars. So there is another challenge, that is that there is always a competition, and we can see that when we patent something and when we patent a product, that we have we can lose this patent, and we always have this concern that we can lose this our patent. Then high research and development cost. We can see that research and development can cost a lot of money, which is another factor that need to be addressed, and it's a major challenge because the giants will not provide funds and we will not have high level of research. Other than that, there's a low research and development productivity. At the end, if we are not getting some good product and the product that are produced are not of a good quality and not good quantity, so then there is no need of industrial biotechnology, and this is the drawback of industrial biotechnology. This is a major challenge that we are facing right now. A strong recruitment of the implementing MA to strengthen the pipeline. MA is actually mergers and acquisition, which are the transaction in which the ownership of a company are transferred with other entities. So we need to strengthen these pipeline in order to do these transactions. So now talk about the biomass area, the development of the closed loop fermentation cycle, where the bio-waste of one process can be recycled as an input for another process. How this thing will work? This will work like, for example, we have a fermentation cycle in which we produce a particular product, and then with the product there is the bio waste. So in the closed cycle, what we will do that this bio waste will then be used as the initial raw product, and then the cycle will continue. For example, like the sugar beet pulp as an untapped biomass feedstock for the future use. Similarly, conducting life cycle assessment and economical and environmental impact analysis, that are very important, that we always assess our environmental impact and the economical impact in order to optimize the optimal biomass feed stocks. Then the bioproduct area, the development of new bioproduct with higher performance in existing application, the application that we are using, the technology that we are using, the processes that we are using, that should be the similar, but at the end the bioproduct that we are producing, that must be more efficient, that must be in bulk. So the development of novel processes, bioreactors, bioreactor operating strategies together with the novel downstream processing is very essential. So we need to develop some novel processes, we need to improve our bioreactors and the way the bioreactors are actually performing, and the most important thing is the novel downstream processing in which we extract our product. So we need to improve this downstream processing in order to achieve more and more product. Then the biofuels area. In the biofuel area, utilization of waste fats and side stream of edible oil processing industry as a raw material for the biofuel, biodiesel. So here we can see that when we are producing the edible bio oil, for example, in this the edible oil, the side product is our waste fats. So what we need to do is to use these side fats as a production of biodiesel. The analysis of the potential to produce biodiesel economically with the biotechnology method, for example, ethanol and bioethanol method. So this is another thing that we use to utilize. Identification, evaluation, and production of other potential liquid fuel is very essential. The methodology used in biotech industry have vast room for the improvement, considering that biotech is in the early stage. As we have already discussed, that the industrial biotechnology and this technology is actually in their very early stages. So there are a lot of rooms for the improvement, and we can improve the industrial biotechnology in many ways that we have discussed in the above lecture. So if we improve these above major challenges, we follow these major challenges. So at the end, what will happen that industrial biotechnology will improve further and will help the human